Becoming a new mom can be a whirlwind of emotions, and one of the most common yet often unspoken experiences is feeling touched out. It's a feeling of being completely overwhelmed, drained, and exhausted, and it's more common than you think. In fact, many new moms experience this feeling, and it's essential that we talk about it. As a new mom, you're suddenly thrust into a world of constant physical contact with your baby. From feeding to cuddling to simply holding them close, it's a 24/7 job. And that's not even to mention the emotional labor that comes with caring for a tiny human being. It's no wonder that many new moms start to feel like they're drowning in a sea of touch and attention. The constant demand for physical affection can be draining, to say the very least. Add to that the sleepless nights, the diaper changes, and the endless worrying about whether or not you're doing everything right. It's a recipe for emotional exhaustion. It's like your emotional cup is constantly being drained and you're left feeling like you're running on empty. You start to wonder how you're ever going to recharge or if you'll ever feel like yourself again. And then, of course, there's the added pressure of societal expectations. We're taught that being a good mom means sacrificing everything for our children, including our own needs and desires. We're expected to be selfless, putting our babies first, no matter what. But what about our own needs? What about our own boundaries? It's no wonder that many new moms start to feel like they're losing themselves in this process of becoming a mom. One of the main reasons new moms feel touched out is due to the hormonal changes that occur after giving birth. Oxytocin, often referred to as the love hormone, is released during childbirth, and it plays a huge role in bonding with our babies. While this is a beautiful thing, it can also lead to feelings of anxiety, overwhelm, and even depression. And let's not forget about the physical changes our bodies undergo during pregnancy and childbirth. Our bodies are constantly adapting to new demands, and it can be a real challenge to cope with all these changes. Another reason new moms feel touched out is the lack of personal space. You go from being an independent person to suddenly having this tiny human being completely dependent on you. The boundaries that you once had are blurred, and it can be difficult to establish new ones. You start to feel like you're constantly being touched, prodded, and pulled in every direction, leaving you feeling completely exhausted and drained. I remember feeling like I was drowning in touch and attention when my first child was born. It was like I was constantly being pulled in every direction with no time for myself. It was suffocating. And I started to wonder if I was cut out for this whole mom thing. But as I looked around, I realized I wasn't alone. So many of my friends and family members were going through the same thing, and it was okay to admit that it was hard. Feeling touched out is a normal experience for many new moms, and it's okay to acknowledge it. It's okay to say, I need some space, I need some time myself. It's okay to prioritize your own needs and desires, because let's be real, you can't pour from an empty cup. So what can you do when you're feeling touched out? First of all, you need to recognize this for yourself and communicate that with your partner and your family and your friends. Let them know how you're feeling and ask for help when you need it. Establish boundaries and prioritize your own self-care. Take breaks, take time for yourself, and remember that it's okay to not be okay. Thanks for watching this video. And if you're a new mom and you're feeling touched out, just know that you're not alone. Share your experiences in the comments below. And if you're looking for more content on motherhood and self-care tips, feel free to check out some of my other videos.